There's one level of drunk where you're just a master.
Where it like enhances your reflexes and like abilities and shit, man.
And you can,
like
you can poo a clean turd again without difficulty.
You know what I did?
No, that's
night?
after I get way fucked up. It like just everything just kind of moves along like I just drank coffee. I just shit out the booze.
I can't recall a time like it's been a while since like just a solid, nice, unpolished turd, polished turd comes out. Just boom, done.
Really?
Done,
yeah. It's usually like, dude, an ordeal.
Okay,
you gotta really fight
like the last part, I'm like, get out of there!
So,
oh God!
Exercising, like, really helps with that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like a lot.
I shit so hard now.
Like, it's so satisfying.
Anyway, welcome back. Like, fucking Diablo and stuff.
Yeah.
So Billy was talking about fucking coins and shit and currency.
Yeah. Weird currency that I didn't know existed. Golden Eagle coins. 1 ounce of Golden Eagle coins is 50 USD.
So if you ever stumble upon Eagle coins...
You got some real fucking money on you, B.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Damn, dog.
I like that we had to go back there for one little thing.
Story.
I did end up the other day, actually. I used something where I had to, like, I had to look at, like, the currency... what do you call it? Equation,
exchange
basically.
rate?
Yeah, like the exchange rate.
Yeah.
So I'm bad
Where are you going?
words.
Going to Jamaica?
No. So I was actually... I'm not gonna lie to you, Billy. I was looking up new pickups, and I always go back to bare knuckles. Always bare knuckles.
Bare knuckle,
yeah,
UK.
Exactly. So
What do they do?
like,
pounds?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
They do.
So what is it like?
Euros.
Euros.
They do euros. Yeah. So it was like, I mean, the difference isn't
huge
or
dude.
anything, but
so I don't know if they do euros though. So I was gonna say if they do pounds, just wait a year to buy bare knuckle pickups because I feel like because of Brexit, the fucking pound is just gonna be worthless in like a year.
Money.
Yeah.
So that'll be the perfect time to buy pickups.
Oh yeah, so Brexit happened while we were gone.
Explain Brexit to the audience.
Oh,
and
shit.
me, because I don't know.
They got Google. They got Google. So they held for some reason. So I was out of the country when Brexit happened. I was not even like I wasn't connected to the internet. I was in Mexico. I was in vacation mode. My phone was on airplane mode for a week. I didn't find out about Brexit until after we got back and we landed in Minneapolis, and a friend that I texted and was having a conversation with, I was like, hey, we're back, and we were making small talk, and then he made a joke that contained the word Brexit, and I was like, the fuck is Brexit?
That's not a real word.
And they were like,
you
dude,
dumbass.
you need to Google Brexit. And I was like, oh shit. So the fucking Great Britain, like the UK, held a fucking vote, like an open fucking vote for the public on whether or not, I can't remember what part, but like for Britain to secede from the UE.
Jesus God.
and everybody in Britain was just kind of like, yeah, I guess, sure, why not? Okay.
Fucking do that.
And then immediately, like it was, so I think it was somewhere between 60-40. 60% said aye, and 40% said nay. But almost immediately, everybody that voted aye was just kind of like, no, I made a mistake, I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was voting for. I didn't know that we were voting for this.
We have a time limit for something.
Yes, getting all these people down like the hole here.
Get in there!
Get in the fucking hole!
So we failed, right? We didn't get everybody?
No, we got him.
Oh.
Yeah, we won.
But why is it still on there?
Get in the flask!
That's been Ted's new thing for Pokemon Go. He says every Pokemon that he finds, get in the flask.
Every single one.
Kills me. Oh, I
Do we
died.
still have one up here?
Oh my god.
Apparently. How does one pull up? Okay, yeah, maybe.
Apparently that way.
Over there, yeah.
Lead
I
the
see
way. Lead the way.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
this-
I'm drunk
this
already.
direction.
So,
I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I haven't
freaked
eaten anything
out.
yet today. I fucked up. That's my bad.
So they're not in the union or whatever.
Yeah, the not the United Nations, the
EU, the United or the European Union.
Yes, that one.
It's fucking
The
crazy.
EU. Yeah.
So they
not
don't
the
count
EU.
as Europeans.
Not the
anymore.
urinary tract
Right.
infection. UTI, not
Yes,
EU,
not
the
the Udis.
European Union. So yeah, I don't know. So I'm not gonna claim to know all the ins and outs of it,
True that.
but shit's fucked right now. They have like their own Donald Trump over there too, evidently.
Oh, man.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Shit's insane.
Well, what
So
they
you're telling
did-
me hold on to my
Well,
mouth.
and like evidently a major motivation of it was like X amount of
Oops.
European currency, whatever X amount of euros or pounds or whatever, were going to branches of the government. Let's take it back and distribute it to things that could actually help. So that was like a huge motivator for people. They were like, yeah, let's take the money back. Fuck, we don't need to be paying the government more shit than we need to. Let's put it into stuff that actually matters. But then the Brexit thing went down, and then everybody was just kind of like, yeah, we didn't really promise that the money would go to those causes, or like that it would be, filtered to these other things that you thought
I
it
had my
would.
toes crossed basically the whole time. So
Yeah, so they were like, JK.
Takes these backsies.
Yeah. And so now a bunch of people are just like, fuck, we fucked up, we're
Guys,
sorry.
we made a horrible mistake.
Yeah.
And they say democracy works, letting the people choose what's happening, and then all hell breaks loose.
Technically, it should. So, like, obviously, with anything, even fucking. What's the word I'm looking for? Not socialism.
Marxism.
Maybe Marxism. What am I thinking of? I'm blanking. But anyway, in a perfect world, these types of things. Communism is what I was thinking of. In a perfect world, communism would
Sounds
work.
weird.
Works in theory, Marge.
In theory, yes. But
Oh shit!
it's just
Oh
like.
fuck! We're ending Act 2 right now.
Because people get lied. So in a perfect world, democracy works, but
crazy.
people lie and people get lied to and people get fooled, and
It all
so
comes back to greed.
Yeah, sounds about right.
so shit happens.
I like that we go from
Accurate.
talking about jizz skittles to
To this.
politics. Like,
Yeah.
Change the subject back. I'm done.
And you'll also notice that I was a lot more quiet when we weren't talking about jizz. What does that say about
it's like
me?
I don't know what to offer in this
Yeah, well,
conversation now.
All
Sorry,
I'm
guys,
saying,
I'm
look,
out.
the bottom line is
Belial, you dead? You gonna die? You gonna die, bitch? Take
That-
it from all sides, Ninja Turtles.
Jesus. But for real, fuck popsicle Pokemon.
Back to the real talk.
Damn!
Oh, he's about to get crazy big though, dog.
Don't do it. Don't do. Oh!
Oh, shit! Let's fuck him up.
Shit! You're on a
Oh,
horse.
damn, dog. You're on a horse.
My first
Oh, he
time,
wants my nuts.
my first time playing
Oh my
hardcore
God.
mode,
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
I was fighting Belial.
This is awesome.
And I died here because
I've never gotten here before.
Whoa,
This is
Billy,
the best
this is
thing
so cool,
ever.
man. This is awesome.
Oh
man.
my god,
Yeah.
I'm so hard right now.
Yeah. This is actually when Ted and I played this for the first time through. Ted
Watch out for the
actually
poison
admitted
bubbles.
was like Act 2 was super stupid and like
It
I don't
was
like
way
it.
slow.
And then there's this. And you're
Yeah,
like,
I
okay.
stopped in Act 2
Okay.
after we killed
Yeah.
the insect lady.
And Act 3 is my favorite act. Because it's like there's a ton of enemies in it and you just get to kill more demons. That's what the game's all about. So
Let's write a song and call it the third act, and like the whole song
Yes.
is just way badass.
yes.
it's just
Oh.
it's just an endless onslaught of badass riffs.
to bring you guys up to speed, actually, Billy and I started jamming. And we're gonna bring the shred riffs to you a
Yeah,
little bit.
we like
Yeah.
the heavy.
Yeah,
We
dude.
like the
it's gonna
heavy.
get fucking real. So I'm excited.
It's gonna
Yeah,
get
we
Chris
really.
Farley up in here.
Oh, I see what you've done here. You made an excellent reference.
It's gonna get
Oh shit!
Jump
Return this
Belushi
motherfucker
up
to
in
the
here.
you
real.
guys doing
dog.
heavy stuff or
Yeah,
Yeah.
something fucking crazy.
heavy.
Because we want to
Very
be
influenced by the Every Time I Die.
Super... Oh yeah.
So, okay, quick anecdote. While Pokemoning on Main Street in Cedar Falls last night, I ran into a group of people that were like friends of friends. So I'm hanging out there and we're talking, and they start talking about Van's Warped Tour.
Yes.
And somebody's like, "Oh, Every Time I Die is going to be there again
Yeah.
this year."
I want to jizz.
And
so
I was
hard
so
about it.
happy, and I was like, "Yeah, I wish I could see that." But it's cool because they're going to be near us. Yeah,
soon,
they're gonna be here anyway next month.
Going to that.
But before I could express how happy I was about every time I die, these other 3 people that were the friends of my friends were like, every time I die sucks, basically.
Hey, how dare you?
Yeah, and they just started like shitting on it, and I'm like, I'm really bummed right now.
Let's fight.
Yeah. And I was like, alright, I need to exit this group immediately.
Turns out we're done.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta go, bye.
Yeah.
God damn, it's cold! It was just hot as fuck, now it's cold!
Right? We're in the middle of the Desi, and now we're fucking here. Yeah, call that Desi. What about it?
All the armor just shatters because of the temperature change. Fuck!
Need new armor.
Portals only work in theory!
So most of my body transferred, but my feet are gone.
Yeah.
Roddenberry, you liar!
And this really hurts. Like, my feet are gone.
There's an absurd amount of pain I'm in, but that's okay because we went through a portal, right?
My insides are soup.
Quick note, livers don't transport. I don't know why.
We're still working out the kinks.
Things you'll learn.
But I had a lot of alcohol in my system when we tried to transport. And now things aren't good.
I don't know, Rick. This just seems like slavery with more steps. I don't know if you guys have seen season 2 yet, but
They just put it on Hulu.
Did
At
they?
the end of June.
Nice.
So I binged the fuck out of it.
guaranteed.
God
yeah.
damn it, it's so
It's
good.
incredible.
But
That
god
show.
damn, there's parts of it get real
It
fucking
actually,
sad.
yeah, I
Yep.
know where you guys are coming from.
Every
now.
fucking time.
I
Every
understand.
fucking time.
Dude, the episode where it's like the purge or whatever, I'm gonna spoil this for anyone who hasn't seen it. There's like a whole episode where they like do the purge on a different planet, and that's,
Oh, yes!
that was like way sad to like see like Morty freak out and everything. I was like, whoa, this is oddly sad to me.
That's so bizarre. I was the exact opposite.
Really?
So we talked about this before, I feel
Yeah.
like. And
We feel
I
things,
think I was talking about it with some other people too, when I was just like, man, I get real bummed out like every episode of Rick and Morty. And they were like, really? I was like, yeah, you don't?
Yeah,
I
that
get
was
way sad.
That was these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure, yeah,
And I was just like, yeah.
Nice.
And they're like, have you seen the second season? I was like, and I hadn't seen it at that point. But so I just watched the first season like twice.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, man, that first season just fucking
The
wrecked
main-
me emotionally.
Yeah.
And then I watched the second season and I was like, maybe I got desensitized
Maybe I
because
don't
of the
feel
first
things
season.
as much.
But yeah, I wasn't as emotionally affected, but I really liked it still.
Yeah,
The
it's
second
great.
season is written really well.
Absolutely, yeah. I feel like there was like more continuity in their world a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
they
from
kind
planet
of
to
tightened
planet.
up with the writing.
Absolutely.
As
yeah.
far as like connecting things. So the first season is kind of,
loosey goosey.
well, as far as like standalone episodes, it's like the first season of X-Files.
I like the
Oh,
phrase
yeah.
loosey-goosey when applied to
Loosey-goosey.
anything, by the
Huge
way.
fan,
Right
yeah.
on.
Huge fan of that lately. Don't know what.
So just not
Don't
a
know why,
lot
I
of
mean.
continuity.
Yeah.
Things weren't connected a bunch. But the second season, it was like they had a grand scheme
Yeah,
in mind.
they had
from
like
the
a big
get-go.
plan,
Yeah,
basically.
which either way is fine. You know,
Absolutely,
honestly,
yeah.
it was still great.
I was good with it no matter fucking how they do it.
Yeah.
It's great. It's such a funny show.
So speaking of great writing and content,
Hold on.
Oh god.
About Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys jump from topics like nothing. You're like,
Yeah,
huh?
it's crazy.
And
yeah.
then you're
I'm
going
done with
on.
stuff.
Stream
Uh,
consciousness,
We're
man.
a bunch of
Spend a
children.
lot of
I'm
time with
sugar.
stoners.
So I've only watched a couple episodes of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, their voices are so familiar from somewhere.
Yeah.
First, they're both the same person,
Yeah.
Justin Roiland.
Yeah.
And he is pretty common on Adventure Time, if you watch
Really?
that. He's
That makes sense.
the Earl of Lemongrad.
That I did not know that actually.
Yeah,
That's
and
hilarious.
he's awesome on that. And
That's a really big change.
it just
for
made a
him.
lot, yeah. And I can't imagine how hard it is to be the Earl of Lemongrab because he's like squealing as high pitch as possible.
Oh yeah.
Like your vocal cords would just fucking explode.
He's a really good voice actor.
Yeah,
too.
he's
I mean,
awesome.
doing Rick and Morty
Yeah.
is way cool. Like that's so rad.
It's like you can slightly tell that they're the same guy, but
Yeah,
only
yeah.
barely.
Which is
Exactly.
awesome because they're related.
They're related, yeah.
yeah. It's pretty rad. I like it a lot.
So it makes sense from a genetics point.
I think like Nick Stewart actually told me that. He was like, yeah, he's like, that's the same guy doing the voices. And then we looked it up on YouTube. There's like, he's at like a conference and or like a convention or something.
Just has like
that,
a whole
basically,
conversation
yeah.
with himself.
Exactly, yeah. It was
Awesome.
fucking great. He was like switching between voices. It was so perfect.
That's
He's
like,
a really funny dude.
Fucking Jackson Public on Venture Brothers.
Oh yeah.
That dude is going to town down there.
No
He does
shit.
so many of the voices where, and then once you realize what voices he does, and then you watch an episode of Venture Brothers, and most of the time he's having like a three-way conversation with himself.
Whoa.
It's like ridiculous.
Fuck that noise.
Same with Doc Hammer, the other creator. Like he does a bunch of the fucking voices too.
I think that I've always like that's been like one thing that I've always wanted to do is like be a voice actor.
Right?
Yeah.
It just seems like such a cool thing to do. Obviously.
Have you watched that documentary on Netflix? I Know That Voice or something like that.
I didn't know that was
No.
a thing.
Oh,
What?
it's excellent. It's so good. And it's got one of the main guys that they interviewed the most on it is the John DiMaggio.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So the voice of
Bender Bending Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Bender and Jake from Adventure Time. For people who don't know
Yeah.
John DiMaggio.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's a
Um,
fucking walk-up from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yes.
His
he
most
is.
famous role.
His most famous
the
role.
only
Yeah.
role you should know.
And
Full
Gears
Bender.
guy, whatever his name was, Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah.
Dumb!
But yeah, I know that
Piss
voice.
Ted jumped hard as fuck.
I think that's the
It's
that's
fun.
the name of the documentary on Netflix is I Know That Voice.
Dude,
Yeah, I watched
Definitely
the
check
shit
it
out of that.
It's awesome.
Guys, we can't
It's
play
so
anymore
good.
today. I have to leave. Fuck.
See you guys.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun. I'm gonna go play Dragon Age.
But
and watch
yeah,
that movie.
if you guys do want to try and get into voice acting, they have like a website. I think it's called voice.com or voices.com.
Yeah.
Where they have like just a ton of open projects available that you audition for or you just apply for. And you can just...
Treasure!
Shit!
Fuck your kid!
And then you go there and... Yeah.
That sounds
Maybe
fucking
get a
awesome. I
job.
didn't know about that.
Yeah, that's how you get into the game,
Just kind of like how
basically.
you like start.
That
Yeah.
would be
It's
awesome.
fucking rad,
It's just
actually.
freelance voice work.
Yeah.
Basically,
that's really
like,
cool.
probably like commercials for the most part.
Oh my
but
Yeah,
God.
still, whatever.
it'd be
like,
fun, like, sell the
crack
shit
it
out of
open.
toilet paper.
This guy
Yeah.
is just
I fucking
forming
love
out
toilet
of
paper.
nowhere. That was the
Yeah.
coolest fucking
His,
thing
like,
I've seen in this
ribs
game
fucking
yet.
form.
What?
Dude,
Jesus.
Act 3's my money, I'm telling you.
That
It's my
guy
shit.
he was like a fucking bone,
someone's
pile of
fault.
bones.
It looked like he was holding two forks. I'm all gonna eat you. One fork's not enough.
Gonna be able to pull us apart.
Son, when I eat, it is the food that is scared.
Billy,
Yeah.
what were you going to talk about now? Before I
Oh wow, we
interrupted
really,
you
yeah.
from
Oh, so
interrupting
speaking
me.
of great writing and like whether or not it's like kind of standalone episodes or well thought out, I just finished Stranger
I
Things,
really don't watch it.
and I know
Fuck
Tomas
yeah.
has watched this as well.
You haven't watched it yet, Zach?
I haven't. It's in my queue. I was gonna start it last night.
Damn.
But
It's
Dragon
okay.
Age.
Yeah, dude.
It's
I
probably
just-
good you didn't start because you'd be gone today and
Yeah.
not recording.
You wouldn't be able to come here.
Okay, yeah.
It's so good. I was holding out, so full confession. I'm sorry. I know this is unpopular, but I'm not a Winona Ryder fan.
Okay.
I don't know what it is
Is
about
that
her.
is that
I can
unpopular?
understand.
Like,
I was gonna say,
I
that's-
think a
that
lot of
feels
people
pretty
aren't
standard,
Winona
actually.
Ryder fans.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
pretty
Hence
standard.
her lack
Oh
of
God, I'm
career.
dead.
I died.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry, Winona.
guys
Mother
Fuck me.
Winona's Fury!
I know everybody fucking likes Edward Scissorhands.
Girl interrupted.
If you don't back up, I'm gonna stab this into my
Girl
aorta.
just
My
interrupted our
aorta.
I was
gameplay.
gonna
Your
say
aorta's
shit, they
in your
interrupted
chest.
their lives, man. Fuck.
Anyway,
How'd you die? What happened?
There was a-
meteors,
yeah.
meteor man.
And they were like, hey, do you want to get fucked? And they were
Cloud
like,
strike
yes, sir.
fucking killed
I
me.
just
How
wanna
do
get
come
fucked.
back?
I just want to get fucked. Alright.
Hey,
How do I-
Billy, you want to come back?
How do
though?
I come back?
Triangle.
Okay.
He's just been dead the whole time. Oh
How do I come back?
no. Oh
Anyway,
no. I
Strange-
don't know the buttons.
Stranger Things is awesome. It's so good. There's so many fucking illusions
References.
and references,
that's
and you
cool.
can tell like if you're a movie guy, like you can
Or
tell
book
like the
guy.
inspirations and shit.
Like,
Yeah.
if you read any Dean Koontz or Stephen King.
Stephen King
Okay,
and Dean
yeah.
Koontz are very prevalent in it,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
cool.
awesome.
And the
Son of
theme
a
song
bitch.
is
It's like Dean
80s
Koontz,
is fucking
Stephen
dope.
King, and fucking Goonies had this show baby.
What?
And it's awesome.
Fuck,
and like
dude.
E.T. and oh god, it's,
I have
and
to
the
go.
soundtrack, the soundtrack
Yeah.
alone is
Oh,
worth
no.
watching the show.
And that's like, because I just saw, I remember like there was like a review for it or something like that, and they were like, it's every 80s movie, but now. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds like the coolest thing ever.
It's
Like,
so good.
yeah, and so I've been like there's a few shows that I want to watch like really bad where people have said that exact same thing where it's like I was like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about starting it tonight. They're like, don't, you won't sleep. Like, you know, like, so I'm like, oh no, I'm worried. So I want to watch that, and then there's like this other anime that people have told me to watch called Erased, which is apparently fucking fantastic.
Erased.
Somebody's full up. Yeah, apparently it's fucking great.
Yeah, player one's full.
So,
I just got hit in the face.
That's okay. We're through it here. But anyway, like yeah, there's a few things that I want to watch way bad, but then I do this awesome thing where I'm like, yeah, I could totally watch that show, or I could watch The Office for the 12th fucking time in a row. So yeah, it's my life.
fucking nard
yeah.
dog.
Yeah, the nard dog.
Tweedledee.
It's a little nard up.
I just started Mr. Robot.
I hear
watch
really
that.
good things.
It's dope so far.
I have
It's
season 1 on DVD.
it's kind of like
but-
Dexter, except he's not killing
Really?
people; he's hacking them. Like he's got like this inner monologue all the time, and he's super weird.
I'm into
And
And it's Josh from Until Dawn.
yeah.
yeah, which is pretty cool.
So it's weird.
Why the
shit.
fuck did I get pointed
Oh
up here?
shit! I
Oh,
can't.
fuck.
Let's go
Dude,
back.
Paul,
Ooh,
Fargo.
We'll save them!
We have to
need
save
help.
them to save ourselves.
I'm going to die unless you're here.
I will say that like it's nothing like a show that's on USA. Like
That's
it's
good.
so weird that it's from USA.
It's
like,
not Wings.
This is so fun.
Oh,
like they're
dude,
saying
I
the
love
F word and
Wings.
shit.
I love Tony Shalhoub.
It's like a
Fucking
Wings
hate Wings.
marathon on
Dude, what the
USA.
fuck? How do you
Fucking
hate
terrifying.
Billy Wings is bad.
No, it's fucking not.
It's so bad now.
It's part of the Cheers and Frasier verse.
Like,
It's
when-
excellent.
I
Like
hate
when's the
Cheers.
last time you
You know-
watched Wings?
The last time before they took it off Netflix.
Oh god.
Jesus,
I fucking love
Jesus.
Wings. Thomas
Like you were
Hayden Church? Are you kidding me?
Dear God.
the two like character actors on the show were good, but they weren't in it enough to make the show good. Like the show
Man.
is balls.
No,
Like,
it's not. It's good. It's funny.
That's no. I can't
Fuck
agree with you, Billy.
everybody.